Why does life sometimes feel like you're running on a broken treadmill? We're constantly told the secret to success is to pile on more stuff, more hustle, more goals, more crazy routines. But guess what? Real glow up starts when you decide to take stuff away. True growth begins when you start subtracting the sneaky little monsters that eat your energy, mess up your mental wiring, and quietly decide who you are. Here are 5 major mental chores you need to secretly ditch to finally make your brain yours again. First, stop being a validation junkie, please. Picture this. You're in a room, chilling, but your brain is running a tiny, annoying courtroom 24/7. Everything you do is being judged by an invisible jury of the others. This is the big boss of energy leaks, social approval dependence. It's that urge to get everyone to get you or give you a thumbs up. But seriously, why let your peace depend on a bunch of people's blurry opinions? This usually springs from conditional acceptance from way back, like you only got cookies when you got A's. Now you're stuck in prove it mode. The fix is simple, actually. Subtract the need to prove anything. Close that imaginary courtroom. The minute you accept that most folks won't get your vibe, and that's cool, you free your mind from constant emotional negotiations. You're awesome already. Energy restored. Secondly, turn down the digital volume. That phone you grab first thing? It's basically a tiny shot of panic and chaos injected right into your system. We've accidentally messed up our brain's best friend, the reward system. Uncontrolled scrolling is a trap because your brain wasn't built for that kind of party. Studies show that this excessive digital input actually dulls your dopamine sensitivity. What's the result? Fun, simple things, like reading a book or a calm chat, suddenly feel blah. Your brain is hooked on that fast food digital fix. Please just go on a stealth detox. Mute, unfollow, and unsubscribe like a ninja. Guard your focus, it's your superpower. This also applies to conversations that go nowhere. You know that feeling when you realize the other person is just reloading their turn to speak? That's what psychologists call conversational narcissism, an energy vampire. Cut off the shallow chit-chat. When you realize silence is better than empty noise, your own clever thoughts finally get a turn. Third, dump the need to defend and perform. We're all secretly juggling a few extra balls for an audience that doesn't exist. This juggling starts with the habit of over-explaining everything. Why are you leaving? Why did you choose that? Every time you over-explain, your brain hits the panic button to avoid rejection, dumping out stress hormones. And then there's the fear of being boring. This is impression management, trying too hard to be the cool kid. The minute you quit performing, you unlock authenticity, which is the real charisma magnet. Step off the stage. The less you try to be a sparkling unicorn, the more chill you attract. We are at phase 4. So, snip the ropes to the past and the unknown. Think of your growth as a cool new spaceship taking off. You gotta cut the dock lines, right? The first rope is the guilt of leaving people behind. This is called identity incongruence. The new, upgraded you clashes with the old version your friends remember. They'll say, you're different. Yep, own it. Never apologize for leveling up. The second rope is the need for closure. That endless hunt for the why about something that ended. Psychology calls closure a self-made fantasy. We chase it to stop the cognitive headache of the unanswered. But true strength is not finding the answer, it's being totally fine without it. Say hi to the mystery. And the last but not the least, fire your inner mean girl or guy. The toughest coach you've got isn't your boss, it's the bully inside your skull. That inner voice is self-criticism pretending to be motivational. Spoiler. It just freezes you. Research shows that self-criticism actually cranks up your cortisol, the stress hormone, and makes it harder for your brain to learn from mistakes. You can't bloom if you hate the soil you're in. So, change the script. Instead of the crushing, I'm a mess, say, I am learning. That tiny language shift rewires your reward system, swapping punishment for progress. So, when you start clearing these 5 zones, your brain does something awesome. It might feel a little empty at first, but as the noise drops, your mind balances itself. You get mental breathing room. Your brain stops chasing chaos and starts rewarding clear thinking. Your mind, for the very first time, becomes totally and completely yours. Next step is a question for you. Which of these 5 mental chores are you secretly ditching first? Drop a comment, I would like to know.